Hey everyone, and welcome back. So it's Monday. It is time for Reacts, and we've got the days right this time. So I found a video last night that I really want to react to because it's just concerning. We're back with Rainbolt. That's where the concerning stuff comes from generally. But we've got one that says, please stop doing this. And then it's a picture of a boarding pass. Now, obviously, you shouldn't have your, you shouldn't show your stuff online anyway. Don't show boarding passes, don't show addresses, passports. That's an obvious thing. But in the hands of Rainbolt, feels like he's just going to find every detail about this person's life and exactly the steps he took down a road that no one's heard of. But this is Rainbolt. Let's be honest. Anyway, it's a relatively short video, and I thought this has got to be the one that we do react to today because what's going to happen? Let's get into it.
I was scrolling Instagram this week and saw someone post a story with the caption, "Catch flights, not feelings," with a photo of their boarding pass.
Okay.
Granted, they covered most of it with their hands, but that's not enough, and you can easily scrape a ton of information.
It's just the way he said that immediately, like straight off the bat, but that's not enough. It's just, I don't know, it's just... Just every time he does anything like this, it just feels like a threat. It just feels like a threat because Jesus Christ. And this is a guy. I mean, I think the big thing is because obviously he's a good geoguesser. He's not in the top 10 or anything. He's not, he's not the best in the world. Although many people that don't play would think he was. But he does so much more. He uses so many different programs and stuff to find certain things because he gives himself time. It's not just, I'm going to find this in 10 seconds like most of the pros, which does worry me as what would happen if we gave Radu and Blinky and people like that the technology that Rainbolt uses, because is the world just going to fall to GeoGuessr? Is that what's going to happen? I don't know.
With very little. So this video is acting as a PSA for two things. One, stop posting your boarding passes online. And two, stop posting live. And this is a video that I want to come across as.
That's a big one. Don't post live. Like, I travel a lot. I have it on my Instagram. I have travel pictures and things like that. But you don't want to put it live because then everyone knows where you are. And that you don't have to be famous for that to be a problem. No. That's an obvious privacy issue.
As fear-mongering, or the only goal of this is to make people scared of posting online, but that's not the case. I just think a lot of people don't really know what they're doing when they're posting. And to show you guys how bad it is, I came across this OSINT challenge that says, a passenger posted a photo of their flight ticket online. The ticket is heavily pixelated, but key details remain partially recoverable. Your task is to identify the passenger's first and last name, their seat number, and the arrival airport code. All information can be deduced through lawful open source intelligent techniques.
That's what makes that more concerning. This isn't like, and with OSINT as well, and he uses it, and this is just a challenge they have. I think it's the most concerning, and like he said, this is something that people should probably look out for more. I know I'm stopping a lot, but there's a lot to take in. Is that these guys don't have to break the law. They're not hacking into the mainframe. It's not a 1990s film. There's plenty of those films that, like, well, if he's done this and it's just going through the matrix bullshit. Okay, it's just one guy at a computer that can do all this and can do all this without breaking any laws, without doing anything that could even be frowned upon half the time. But in that, they found out where this person is, where they're flying to, their seat number, their first, last name. Like, so much can be found from it. This is why I will never post my boarding pass online. And along with that, like I say, never put your passport on there. Never take video or pictures near your house. Just little things that can be found out because, this is him being nice. This is just a competition, little game. Imagine if this was real.
All right, so this is the boarding pass that we're working with. And immediately looking at this, you think, everything is heavily pixelated, and there's no way that there's enough information from this boarding pass to be able to get the first and last name,
you would think
airport code, and their seat number. There is. And you can actually get all of that information from this single barcode right here. Every airline uses a PDF 417 barcode, and every single line here holds information inside of it. And it's been adapted by every airline internationally because it's super compact and holds a lot of data. And each line here holds information that is actually able to be decoded. And we've all seen people upload a photo online with their boarding pass with a barcode in it without really understanding the amount of information that this barcode holds. So
that is something that's kind of obvious. And I would have, because I didn't even think about the barcode, but yeah, you'd think pretty much everything's gone. I think if you then blurred out the barcode, that would be it, because barcodes do have everything on them. Like barcodes, that's the point of a barcode. That's the point. You can get barcodes and like QR codes and all those kind of similar things that hold the information. That's why you can get the tattoos of them. That where if you scan someone's barcode on their body, it'll give you a video of a lost one or something like that, a loved one or something like that. It's going to be so much information that comes off of them. Barcodes, you would think a barcode couldn't necessarily be scanned by someone that isn't of the airline, but not when it comes to this gentleman.
Our task is to identify the passenger's first and last name, seat number, and airport code. And so basically, online, there is PDF 4 and 7 barcode decoders. This is just one example, and there's dozens of websites like this online. This example, PDF 4 and 7 is the barcode that we're using, and you can just upload the barcode, madness. And then it gives you a 80-digit BPCP code that you can then use to decode to get all of this information. But most of these websites, you can't just upload the boarding pass as a whole. You have to tweak it a little bit because, well, it wouldn't recognize the barcode on this image. So then what I did was I uploaded it into Photoshop, cropped it down into just the barcode. I like to horizontally, make it straight, and then mess with the levels a bit so the black shows up a little bit more. And then I go into image adjustments, and I like to make it black and white. And most of these websites don't automatically read the barcode that easily, so you actually do have to tweak around with it a lot. In this instance, when I tried solving this OSINT challenge, these were the 6 that I ended up using, and only one of them ended up working. To eventually where I uploaded it to this website, it scanned it, it decoded it, and it gave us this 80-digit BPCP code. And we look at this and we think, what am I looking at? I'll tell you exactly.
It's got a name already.
All right, so PDF 4 and 7 is the barcode type. M1 here means it was a direct flight. It then reveals his full name. Is his last name. Michael is his first name. Right here shows his booking reference number, ONKMIF. He left from LAX.
We are not safe from Rainbolt. Rainbolt is an ethical person doing this as well. Like, this is without any proper hacking, without anything like that. People really need to think about this. I mean, there's so much that can be found out about people, and it's concerning, because how many people use online banking? How fucking easy, I wonder how easy would it be for this CIA plant of Rainbolts to find out someone's bank information, to find out employment, just all sorts of things. It's worrying as hell how easy it is. I mean, the fact that that's just available online, you could literally go, oh yeah, here's a barcode, tell me what it is. And yeah, it's not giving you everything, but like you said, it's immediately giving the person's full name, the direct flight, the booking reference. From that, yeah, you've got so much. And I travel a lot. I'm going to keep my stuff in sealed cages, Jesus.
And is going to PVG, which is Shanghai, on American Airlines on flight AA183. On the 160th day of the year, which was June 9th, which was also confirmed on the ticket. F right here shows he was sitting in first class, sitting in seat 3D, and he was the 120th person to check in. We got all of that information from a single barcode. And I guarantee you a lot of people watching this knew this already, but I also guarantee a lot of people didn't. And with all this information in the hands of the wrong person and depending on the airline, this is enough information to log in and learn the mobile phone number, change the flight completely, adjust your meal, adjust your seat, or even cancel the flight entirely. So please, if you feel the need to upload your boarding pass online, at least cover the barcode. Also, always use black bars to cover text, because even some pixelated text can be unblurred using different methods that I can actually go over in another video. But it's more safe to just put black bars or a black box to blur the image rather than blurring it. You're probably thinking, well, Rainbolt, I would never post my boarding pass online. I know better than that. It's not even your boarding pass sometimes. You can get a lot of information from even just posting outside your window on a flight. And of course, this video is sponsored by...
And that's why you don't do it live, because the thing. I mean, if you've got it outside, it's, you know, the booking thing. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that you could have done if it's live. Obviously, the name, but then somebody's potentially got the name up if they put it on Facebook or Instagram or whatever they've put it on. So it's not the worst thing. But mix that with being live. Like if you're taking a picture from your seat and it was 3 months ago, who cares? Like, it doesn't matter, because you took that flight. As well, it doesn't matter if you don't care about people knowing your name and things like that. But it's just not good. It's not good. Oof. Although the amount of times that you also swap seats as well. Yeah, like, because I'm never staying on the window. I'm going to the aisle seat. Come on.
Saily. If you guys don't know what Saily is, it's an eSIM service app that allows you to get internet access literally. No unexpected roaming fees or dealing with the SIM cards at the airport. You literally just, I'm going to say this is Kenya. I can go to add data. I can search Kenya. I get 5 gigabytes. I use code Rainbolt at the checkout. It's already applied. And literally within 13 seconds, I'm scanning the QR code on screen right here for 15% off. And we'll get back to the video. So here's an example.
Okay, so yeah, we're not going to give him any random additional ad revenue there for his sponsorship. Thank you very much. So yeah, let's just continue without that.
Said, on the sunny Tuesday, I arrived at my destination. When and where is for you to figure out what was the flight number of this flight. From this single image alone, and knowing it was a Tuesday, I was able to find the exact
we have seen him do this before
airport by matching up the intersection that he was flying into in Norway, which was pretty obvious. Using the metadata of the image, it was modified around the date of August 19th, 2025. But if this was posted online, the date would be assumed if they were posting live. Hence why I always suggest people to never post live. Because social medias do scrape the metadata. This would not be available. And knowing it was taken on a Tuesday around the 19th, on August 12th,
doing too much, Rainbolt.
Is a Tuesday that has sun, where other Tuesdays are in that same time. It was all cloudy or rainy. Where on that date, the only plane...
We're now hoping that the weather is the same on certain days just to avoid it. Because he's checking the fucking weather. He's checking... And he's like, we're assuming he's not CIA or, you know, whatever. This is where you can start to realize just how much can be found out. Just how much. Make sure those bank accounts are secure somehow.
Landing that made sense was flight number SK215. Again, I think this video is just real interesting because I don't think people realize how much they're posting when they're posting, or how much information is available with very, very little information. And if you're watching this and you've done this before, it's okay. Nothing probably happened, but you never know, and it's better to be safe than sorry. And now you know. But I hope this video was educational. If you enjoyed it, subscribe or don't. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Absolutely. I mean, that was a PSA for privacy more than anything else, but it also just showed, it was also the ease at which he showed some of his skills and the stuff that he's managed to find out over the years. He's kind of come out of just GeoGuessr, hasn't he? He's more of a kind of, he's like a privacy guru at this point because of the stuff that he uses. And like I say, God knows what would happen if we gave this kind of stuff to Radu and Blinky, you know. Fucking hell, they'd tell you what you had for breakfast. But it is concerning, and definitely tells us all we have to be very careful with our privacy. Anyway, just a short video, but I saw it come up on my feed and I thought that's the one. And yeah, I'm keep everything in very dark boxes away from everyone and never show where I ever am. That's the way forward. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again next time. Thanks everyone.